It is absolutely disgusting. There was a stream that came down. I tried wading up to my knees and I could feel my legs being taken from under me, so I retreated. So I don't know what to do. I decided to carry on in the end to the hut. That is phenomenal. An absolute wall of water there. It's almost like a hill. Yeah, you can see the volume of water. It's just running off the hill. And this is karst country where there's no water. This looks interesting. There we go, around the water here. Interesting crossing. Oh, absolutely disgusting. It is so dark. Absolutely chucking it down, and there's been thunder and lightning. Incredibly horrible. Sort of scrambly path, it's teaming it down. Probably hear the thunder. Oh. This is reaching new heights of unbelievably foul. Well, the final obstacle to the hut. Path's over there, but totally flooded. I'm now in the hut. I'm the only person here, which tells you everything you need to know about the walk up. There's a flooded path, now part of the lake. Not quite sure how I'm going to get round it. Nice cave. So I've elected to come up here instead of down there because it was completely flooded. I'd have been swimming down there. Fantastic. I'm going to that mountain. First real summit. Looking to Triglav and the stone desert. I think that's it for the sun for the day. Clouds are looming ominously. It really is a testing trip so far. Turned out nice again. Not. Oh, what a lovely day. This is my new friend Pascal. We're both completely nuts.
Yeah. Aren't we?
Lovely. I've taken a quick break by hut. It's eased off now. That's where I've just come down from. This path has been almost sculpted out with these huge overhangs overhead, and what a path. Wow, you can see a bit of Triglav north face now, with the snow on. North face of Triglav, getting up to the snow level now. Quite nice to be in the snow actually. Definitely feels a bit like winter. Lovely fresh snow. Pretty wintry now. Just popped up to the top of the summit. Yeah, it's been awkward coming down here. It's harder than it looks with this big pack. So I'm going on that ridge. Exciting. It's pretty wintry when you're looking at into the snow. Pretty unpleasant. I need to get down. fantastic view. Almost at the hut now. There's the hut. Company tonight. Razzle the back. Just come down. Amazing. What a fine morning. It's cold. I'm looking around to Stenar. Well, the snow's not melting. So glad I got my micro spikes and axe. Glad to get here. Well, it's a long way, just over 5 hours I think. You have to go over 2 mountains to get to it. And guess what, on the way back I've got to go back over them. It's looking back to where I've been, highest peak at the back, and then coming round, thinking about doing that one. Try not to slip on these stones. Quite at home here in this sea of rock. Not sure what they'll find to eat here. Looks like they're eating stones almost. Oh, it's hard with this big pack on. A bit of a howf here. Just seen some stones fall down here, so I might go relatively. Dripping. Oh. Bonk. Oh, I don't believe it. Gotta go all the way up there. Oh, it's so hard with this heavy rucksack. It feels like it's 20 kilos. It's absolutely killing my back. Not kidding. Oh, we're falling stones going down. Oh. Amazing. Woo! About to go through the mountain. See the snowy peaks of Austria beyond. from this window, you come right out on the other side of the mountain. Final ascent. Few tendrils of mist blowing across. Makes it all the more dramatic. Well, belatedly put my microspikes on, got my ice axe out because some hard banks of snow. See, microspikes. Yeah, it's carrying on quite awkward. It's alright where the wire is, it's where the wire ends. These icy slabs are really quite tricky. I was going to come down there, but I thought it might be snowy, but it isn't. So that's where I stayed last night. Very comfortable. So I'm going up to the bivvy hut today. I'll dump my stuff and then hopefully do the peak. Nice, cozy cabin. That would be interesting, trying to sleep on that top bunk. Let's go Yalovec. Well, that was interesting. I knocked my head on a rock and the sticky stuff must have come off the top of the helmet and the camera fell down. That's the route ahead. I'm king of the castle, top of Yalovec. I don't think the crown's going to fit on my head though. At the top of Yalovec, looking at Mangart. Not so clear today, but extensive view. All around, the mist is coming. There's Triglav. Well, it doesn't take long for things to change. An absolute pea soup in here. Really hard finding the way here. It's obviously not very well used. Not what I expected at all. It's more like being in Scotland. This is certainly not your typical via ferrata. It's largely stempel as points of aid, and some without at all. So if you're of a nervous disposition, you definitely wouldn't want this one. Well, there's a sign, a red sign saying that mountain path is temporarily closed, but they allowed you to come a long way down, so I'm hoping it'll be alright. It's actually got wire here. I think it's safe to say that it is closed. That was at the rock, I had to climb down there instead. Does not look nice down there. They could have told you earlier, for there isn't much alternative than going up the mountain. It really is grim here. Absolutely incredible air. Looks terribly loose, but I haven't seen anything fall down yet. And there are stempel down here. Hopefully when we get into that gully, we'll be able to get down the gully. It's nice to be in the little cabin. I'm back really early, but the weather's turned. It's sort of mizzling and the wind's got up a bit. It's not cold in here, so it'll be toasty. What did I say about it being toasty in here? It's not. Thought I could hear this dripping. It's that bowl. It's obviously got a major leak down there. You can see it's a bit wet on the wood panelling. There's also a bit of a slight breeze in here. There's my stove kicking out the soot. It is absolutely grim this morning. That's looking out through the portholes. Just listen to the wind and the rain. Pretty grim this morning. Oh, yuck is all you can say. Glad I'm going down. Walking in the rain. Some nice trees though. Glad I'm in the forest now. Well, this lake is interesting because apparently it completely dries out in the summer, and also it was used for ice harvesting in times gone by when we didn't have refrigeration. You can see what it's like today. This is only 800 meters up and there's snow. Unbelievable. See, it's bits of snow even down right in the valley. Just going up the track to the Riofreddo bivouac hut. Hope there's not too much snow on the way up there. I think I'll go off to the left somewhere. Fabulous head wall. It's getting a bit more snowy. I'm not even at 1,000 meters yet, so it could be quite deep up there. God, the snow's deep. I'm having to think about avalanche actually. So getting up to knee deep at 1,500 meters. I think I'm on the track, but only deer been down here. Ah, finally back on the proper path. Slip sliding away on the side of the slopes just now. Drip, drip, drip. Like that drop there. See my abode for the night. I'm cooking in the doorway. Fuel seems to have lit, which is good. Feet are absolutely freezing. You can see they're red. It's not really flip-flop weather. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do today. Shoes of course are soaking wet. Just have to try, I suppose. It's what you might call dreich this morning. Everything's dripping. Headed up there somewhere. So where I've come from down there. It's amazing cirque of rock around here. It's snowing again now. Been some unnerving sounds. It's just bits of blocks and slight bits of snow falling down, but nothing significant. Certainly is a wintry scene up there. Yeah, the snow's now a good 50 centimetres, and where it's drifted it's about 80. It's pretty hard going. It's like going at white cement. Oh, it just gets heavier and heavier. You can see the footsteps. Oh, knackering. That tells you a story. The poles are going fully in. Virtually at times can't make any progress at all. It is snowing quite a bit. I think I'm going to have to admit defeat today. The snow's just too deep. The hole's sick now, you can see it. So I've actually decided to come down and head for another bivouac cut. It's quite a long walk, so I'm cutting it fine, so I hope I go okay. I've got up the first pass and I'm about to descend to the little village, and then I've got a big climb after that. I think I'm going to arrive late. Just coming down to the village of Capanna Riofreddo, and then I'm going back up there again. Well, it's getting hard work again. It's about 5:30, so I haven't got a lot of time, but it's about 150 metres to the ridge and then another 50 metres up. But it's very hard. Getting up now. It's looking back to where I was in the snowy mountains. Got about 60 metres to get up to the ridge now, but the snow's getting very deep. I'm now on the ridge. It's not a lot easier, knee deep plodding. So the sign said an hour to the bivouac and it was 6 o'clock when I got to the ridge, which will get me there by light, but it could take me twice that. So I'm finishing in the dark, but it's actually not too bad. Rather nicer day today. Snow's quite crisp around the hut. Coming down a long valley. This is the life, eh? Just gonna have a coffee here. Nice in the sun. This is what's happened with these little trees. They've been flattened by the snow and then they stick out all over the path, making it really awkward with a big rucksack. Party coming down. Bit of protected wire across here. It's quite nice to have actually. This is the hut. I suspect it's better downstairs, but I've only got access to the upstairs. Steep up the stairs. Inside. So that's inside the little cabin for the night. It's a pretty horrid mattress. I'm cooking in the doorway. Fuel seems to have lit, which is good. Right. See at the top there, it's absolutely plastered. This is mind-bendingly hard. Somebody started up from the hut, but they didn't get very far. Let's see if I get there. Beautiful though, stunning. I'm going up here and traverse up to the pass up there. This is incredible, there's just so much snow. There's that pinnacle over there. Fantastic. Oh. Fabulous, but very, very, very hard. I'm taking 10 metres of ascent at a time, because obviously there's no tracks. I wrecked the other side to check I could get down it and made some steps in case it's icy in the morning, and it looks pretty straightforward. So that was well worth it. Now the sun's gone in, I can go home to defrost my feet. Well, I've just had the most unfortunate incident. I was sleeping over there and my phone was just lying down on the planks, and I must have knocked it and it fell down the crack there. So there's a crack between the planks and I couldn't get it out. So I didn't know what to do. This beam is well set in. These are all nailed in. So I just couldn't get to it with my fingers. So I ended up going outside and getting this old door, which is a bit of weight behind it, and just smashed this plank to smithereens to get my phone out. I feel a bit bad doing it, but there's no option. Fantastic looking to Mangart. Snow's a lot crisper this morning. It's breakable crust, but fortunately I've got my footsteps to follow. It's so tough again. There's absolutely no track obviously, and it's breakable crust now. And you can see the sort of ground, it's boulders and just every step. My feet, because for the last 3 days, you know, the slobbery snow, they've got absolutely saturated. My boots are so bad that you can actually wring my boots out. And so with the cold, that is freezing. But it is beautiful. Where I just came down across there, it was horrible, absolutely horrible. I've turned my ankle, so it really hurt. I've had a drink of Coca-Cola at the hut in the valley. That's looking up Yalovec, where I went the previous day. Certainly is a magnificent peak, Yalovec. Now I'm going up the Lord's Rake of Limestone up here. We're about to come up this steep rubble heap. That's gorgeous there. Nice trail as well. What a wall. What a fantastic route this is. Decided just to come up here solo without any gear, so but it's alright, it's no ice. This is as far as I'm getting today. A little peak, all of about, I don't know, 10 metres above the little col, and there. Yeah, the route traverses over that ground, so I'm definitely not going over there. Nobody's been there. Coming down the gorge from British past Agora.